Very good morning, welcome. It's Jeff Laughton, bang on time at 11 o'clock on a very, very busy Saturday, 31st of May. It's been a tremendous month this month, and I tend to go out with a bit of a bang today. But as I say every week, it is Saturday, so do be a bit careful. There are some ultra competitive races around today that are all there to catch you out. And the last thing we want to do is give money back to the bookmakers that we have won this week. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's not been set up as a tipping channel as such, even though I will look at the races where I'm potentially having a bet or I have had a bet. It's more an educational channel to try and get you to bet in the races where the punter is the favourite and not the bookmaker. Now, after a very early start this morning, I've looked through about 15 races and I'll cover 6 or 7 of those for you on here shortly. Before we start, if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please do it now, and then you'll be notified when I put these videos up. I don't do them every day and I don't always get them done on time, so if you hit the subscribe button you won't be hanging around waiting. And if you do want to be a little bit more select, or maybe a bit more have a bit more on, you could think about my private service. There are an average of 2 bets per day which are sent to your mobile at 8:30 every morning. There were 2 bets online yesterday, both of which won, and that's given us a running profit in May of a staggering 83 points. Now, there are 4 bets on there today. I'm pretty sure that I've never put 4 bets up in one day on my private service before, but there are, as I say, 4 bets there. If you are interested, drop me an email at the email address below, jefflawtonmanagement@gmail.com. So, let's get started. There's just one race to look at York, and that's the 425. There's been plenty of money around for the unbeaten Munsif this morning, but he hasn't beaten anything of note in his 2 runs. They tell me he works to low 90s, so he could have £5 or £6 in hand of his mark. But I really like the run of Andrew Balding's Urban Glimpse last time at Sandown, when he wasn't fit, but he still managed to finish second in a competitive handicap, finishing in front of Gunship, who won next time out. Now, he works about a stone better than his mark of 85, and if that's the case, at around 7-2 or 100-30, he's definitely worth a look. In the 258 at Haydock, there are 2 fast improving fillies in this race, Shahar of the Gosdens and Estrange of David O'Mara's. Estrange has been working particularly well in the close season, and the yard like her a lot, but she hasn't been seen for 203 days, and her 2 wins have both come on soft ground. And with drying ground at Haydock, there should be no soft in the description. Shahar won impressively at Goodwood in a listed race at the start of this month. She's been working really well in Newmarket, and the yard thinks she's a serious filly. She'll have every chance at Royal Ascot, but she does need to go and win this today, and they are very, very keen on her. In the 408, another competitive handicap, I was very taken with Arabian Leopard's run last time at Newmarket. She had the race won from a fairway out, and a £6 rise shouldn't stop her. At Chester, if you're doing any short price doubles and trebles, throw Breckenborough in the 135. She needs to settle a little bit better, but she's quite a smart filly and works really well at Baldy. She should be miles better than these. The price has now gone. It was 5 to 6 this morning, but as I say, if you are doing doubles and trebles, you could throw her in to make it a tastier price. In the 245, Tricky Tell was all the rage at the May meeting here, and he won well, but I'm led to believe he's no superstar. And whilst he goes there with a favourite's chance, he's not one that I would want to be relying on to win. And at 11 to 10 even money, I think he's too short. In the 505, 2 Don Juan really caught the eye when he was on his 3rd start at Epsom. That was his 3rd start. Yeah, it was. I'm just trying to remember. He stayed on into 4th that day. His opening mark of 76 looks very fair. And provided that he doesn't get badly held up from a 10 draw here, he ought to be winning this. In the 535, Ollie Sangster's yellow card is on a bit of a roll, having won his last 2 races. He was impressive at Salisbury when he won by almost 3 lengths. The handicapper has put him up £7, but he should get a nice sit here from his inside draw and pick them up late. At Sutherland, this 625. This centres around 3 horses. But understudy of the Gosdens ran in a far better race than this last time, over 10 furlongs at Newmarket, when she finished 4th. She steps up 2 furlongs in trip today, and although she's no superstar, she's a relentless galloper, and this extra distance should suit her. So I'm going to leave it there. Remember, I've got 4 very strong bets on my private service today. If you're interested at all, drop me a line at the email address below, jefflaughtonmanagement@gmail.com. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Do that now so you know that when these videos go up. If there's anything to report tomorrow, I will be online at a similar time. If not, I will speak to you on Monday. And thanks very much for dropping by.